Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So, would you be happy for your GP records and data from your GP records to be accessed by countries like China? Well, that is what could potentially happen, because there is a UK hub that is currently collecting data from around 500,000 GP records. Now, the people whose GP records they have consented to having their data shared, but it's now been found out that some of these, if not all of these records, could be accessed by countries abroad such as China, because they're used for research and other things like that, and finding cures for various things, looking for patterns in healthcare, that kind of stuff. So that's what they're going to be using the data for research. MI5 has said that they are a little bit concerned about China having access to these sensitive information things that they've got on their records, but it just goes to show you that we're not necessarily always going to be told where the information is going to. And if you, even if you have agreed that your data to be shared, does it necessarily say where it's going to be shared and with which countries it's going to be shared and for what purposes it's going to be shared? Now, maybe it might say that in the small print, but would people change their mind if they knew what actually this data was going to be used for and by who? Because obviously there's a lot of issues now around China and data breaches and all this kind of stuff going on. And so there are a lot of people who are, perhaps rightly or wrongly, a little bit worried about what information China should be getting hold of. So let me know down in the comment section what you think. If you had, even if you've agreed to have your GP information shared with other people, would you be happy for it to be shared with any country in the world, including countries like China? Would you be happy for your sensitive data, if anything was in there, to be shared with them? Or would you want to have a little bit more control over it, to say, well, actually, yes, you can share it, but there are certain limitations, certain places I don't want it to be shared, certain information I don't want to be shared? Would you like to have more control over the data that you're sharing, or would you be happy for it just to go wherever it's needed? I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comment section about this. And also, don't forget to subscribe if you've got this far for more news, events and things like this, and personal opinions. And I'll see you next time.